following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to our man Dave in Clearwater. Hey, Dave, Happy New Year. What's happening, man?
Happy New Year to you, my brother. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, man. How you been?
I am doing well, man. I'm doing well. Can I throw a quote out at you?
Sure.
In the market, somebody knows something. Someone always knows something. That statement was made by a great trader by the name of Tom O'Brien about 6-7 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
And it kind of hit me like a brick. You're right. Somebody always knows something.
Hey, Carlos, what's going on, brother?
I'm calling you back, Tom. This morning I had the pleasure to talk to you and your son, and I don't want to miss the opportunity to talk to you again.
Well, I think you made some money on this bond.
Oh, yes, Tom. Your newsletter helped me.
That's a beautiful thing. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. It's a TGIF kicking into the end of the summer. Let's make it a safe one out here. Love coming out of you makes you happy. The whole world can love you, but that is not the love that'll make you happy. What will make you happy is to share all the love you have inside of you. That is the love that'll make a difference. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 65, NASDAQ up 7.5, S&P's up 8, gold contract up $8.10, trading at $13.30 an ounce. Silver up 23 cents, $17.80 an ounce. Platinum up $8, $1,007 an ounce. Copper up 2.5 pennies, $3.12 a pound. They're all catching bids, folks, coming into this weekend. Light sweet crude flat, $47.27 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note down 9 ticks, 126.31. 30-year bond down 29 ticks, 156.15. King dollar up 157 ticks, 92.785. The euro is at 118 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is trading at 110.25 to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? So if we go over to the SPY first, what you're looking at, you've been laying out at basically highs all day long. Anemic volume, of course, coming into the weekend. No doubt about that. Now, the SPY, folks, is trading into its high from the 8th of August, rather. That number is 248.91. We've hit 248.33. We're coming into that baby out here with 35 million shares versus the 60 million. We put this on a weekly basis. What you're looking at is this. On a weekly basis, you're coming into 351 million, and we've done 293. The bottom line, though, if you close at these highs, guess what? That thing's going to get tagged, meaning the 248.91. We go and we take a look at the NDX 100. That is at highs. The 3Qs, they've done 16 million shares out here. You're coming into 80 million, which is a trip. Bottom line, you're over the high. The high is 145.96. Now, it's going to be intriguing here. I is watching how we close, and this is why. That's on the daily, and on the weekly, that's still the number on the weekly. And what we're talking here, we're only talking 11 cents over it right now. So if, in fact, you get a failure, it's going to be quite a failure because of the fact of not just of how the daily is, but how the weekly is. Because the weekly, what's happened is this. We're coming into this with 128 million shares versus 192 million. So it's pretty anemic. And, you know, it's subtle. The subtlety in these tests, folks, gets pretty intense, meaning that, you know, you have something that is trading at a price point of $146. And it's like, you're really testing on the penny? Yeah, and that's how it works. You're testing on the penny. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Gold contract. They did everything that they could, folks, the last couple weeks to keep gold down. There are buyers in this market, and they're big buyers in this market. So what do we have out here today? Well, if we go over the course just of this week, what you're going to see is this. Monday, we break topside. We go from $12.97 to $1,317. We break away from the consolidation that we've been in for the last 5 months. We do it with force. You did it on Monday with 460,000 contracts. You did it with Tuesday with 460,000 contracts. And then what ends up happening yesterday, they're trying to knock it down. Bottom line, it rejects lower price with lighter volume, by the way. We did 312,000 contracts, which was going into the 460,000. Got it down to a price point of 1302 rather, and then it takes off topside. Big time. Today, same setup. If you were in front of a machine, when the jobs number come out, it was amazing, folks, okay? Bottom line, gold contract shot from 1325, got up to 1334, came right back down to 1321. That all took place in the course of about an hour and a half. Bottom line, shook it off again. You're at 1330. On the way to its swing high, the swing high that gold's going after now, it goes back to July of 2016, which is 1377.50. And you've cleared this consolidation, and man, you cleared it with conviction. I mean, big conviction too. Silver, what do we have in the silver market? Silver market's following the gold market up, which is positive for the metals in general. Silver right now is trading up $1. 1 3/4%. Silver also caught the bid. Silver right now is up 23 cents. You're trading at $17.80. Silver looks to me in monster volume, by the way. We've done 97,000 contracts in the silver market. Silver looks like it's going to run to the April swing high, April 17th swing high. That number is 1887. Big number. Let's go on to the platinum, because platinum also finally is catching a bid. Platinum market out here up $12. You're at 1010. It finally got over this 1,000 level. It got over it, and it has volume behind the move too. We've done 19,000 contracts inside the platinum market. We bring this back a little bit further. And platinum, let me put this PL. I'm going to bring up the, no. I'm going to bring up this continuous contract. So PL, there we go. Okay, we want to bring up the continuous contract so we can, it didn't bring up the continuous one either. 1 second, PL. Okay, so we are at 1010, 1045 is the next step up in platinum. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back with numbers as we are coming into this close of the summer. Or the, I guess, in quotes, the summer. Dow Industrials up 63, NASDAQ up 7, S&P's up 8. We're going to be right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Until recently, it was almost impossible for the average investor to hedge against currency risk in Europe or Japan. For a bold trade on Europe or Japan that protects against moves in currency, trade HEGE or HEGJ, 2 times currency hedged leveraged ETFs from Direction Investments. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. Let's go look at these notes and bonds. So notes out here today, folks. 10-year note. You're down 9 ticks. You've done 1 million contracts, and guess what? This will just backing down with light volume. I mean, this is pretty amazing watching this thing. So you're backing down into 1.9 million. Bottom line, they want higher price. 30-year bond, and earlier in the day, folks, it looked that notes and bonds were going to take kind of a hit. You have the 30-year right now down 30 ticks, 32 ticks is a point. Same setup though. This 30-year is coming into 383,000 contracts, and thus far you've only done 23,000. Now, King Dollar. Let's take a look at King Dollar, because with King Dollar hasn't been able to catch a bid since January 3rd. Each and every time, each and every bounce, bottom line gets sold. It gets sold down pretty hard, too. So on Tuesday of this week, so first off, you get a confirmed ABC structure on the way down. And what that means, folks, is that it just means that you took out a B point with volume, so your probability goes higher that you'll get a price projection. That price projection is 90.019. On Tuesday, we got down to 91.555. Now, we did that with 51,000 contracts. That's way too much contract volume, and that's saying you're going to get tested. Now, here's where we go. Today, you get down to 92.050, and we had 44,000 contracts. Now, that looks that what we're going to do now, because what we did is this. You got into the bar, you rejected the top of the bar, and we are going to have 44,000. Let's say we do another, I don't know, 45,000 versus 51. That's saying that now the dollar should be able to bounce up until at least the 93.995, next week. What has happened in the dollar is that it's had the most anemic bounces that you could ever, basically, normally a dead cat bounce goes like this, folks. Let's say it come down 10 points. A dead cat bounce means that you could bounce back up 3.8 of that, 0.38 to retracement. If you do a 5.0, that's a decent bounce. Bottom line, the dollar index hasn't been able to do basically a 0.27 going all the way back the last few months. So I don't expect that to change anytime soon, but we'll see. Strength versus the weakness inside the Dow Industrials out here. Well, actually, let's look at the Dow, because also what's happening, the Dow Industrials are having a hard time catching a bid. You're up $67. You're trading at 22,015. That being said, you're coming right into the downdraft, two separate downdrafts. The first downdraft off the first high, that was the 10th of August. That high there is 21,988. We hit 22,038 today. Bottom line, you're coming into that. You're coming into the second downdraft from the 17th. So the 2 days you're going to be looking at is the 10th and the 17th. And as we're looking at that, what you're going to see is that today we've done 404 million shares. The 10th, we did 859 million. The 17th, we did 766. So at 404, realistically, they can put, we got another 40 minutes. That can be a good 750 into the Dow Industrials today. What the indices did get yesterday, the SPY and the NDX 100, they got volume at the end of the day, as did the small caps. I just pulled up the small caps. Small caps yesterday, we did 29 million. That was going into 27 million. So that bounce is on. The IWM right now is trading at 140, 179 is game. Inside the NDX 100, well, actually, let's go to the Dow first. We talk about the strength versus the weakness. Strength inside the Dow out here today, point-wise, is you get Goldman Sachs putting 18 positive points, Boeing putting 9, Chevron putting 9, IBM putting 8. Taken away from it, United Technologies taking 11 away, Travelers 9, Johnson & Johnson 8. Inside the NDX 100, what do we have? Strength is Wynn Casinos. And Wynn, by the way, folks, is in a large ABC structure on the way up. Powerful right now. That's up 3.2%. You get QVC up 3%. Baidu.com's up 2.4%. Taken away from it, you get Electronics Arts down 1.9%. You get NetEase down 1.8%. You get C-Trip down 1.6%. If we go into the IBB, which gave the NASDAQ composite monster, well, actually, that's what took the NASDAQ composite to highs this week. And this week alone, the IBB went from $313 up to $335. This has taken out a swing point, and let's see what she's doing. Okay, so the IBB, we're at 335. Your next swing up here is 344, 343. So that baby it looks like it's going for that swing point of 348. Now the volume is monster, because this is where the IBB broke down from. So the high in the IBB going back to July of 2015, 2 years ago, is 400. When it came down off 400, folks, it only took about, it took 4 weeks, and it was trading down to 284. It did another counter trend bounce and went up to 366, and then it took us south again to 285. Those levels there, this is what we're actually going into. You're going into a supply line with 25 million shares, and thus far this weekly, we've done 6 million. So bottom line, looks like it wants to go there, but it's going to need a lot more juice in order to sustain that price. As you come over to our website at TFNN, folks, you are going to see right on the front page, we're coming to Boston. Nadex is sponsoring a workshop, and if you want to see a live workshop, folks, and you want the tab, well, the tab is picked up by Nadex. It's a free workshop. Check it out on the front page over the weekend at TFNN. It's September 30th. This is going to be at the Boston Marriott. The workshop starts at 7:45 in the morning, 7:45 to 8:30. You get a continental breakfast. Then our man, Mr. Dan Cook from Nadex, is going to be speaking for 15 minutes, 8:30 to 8:45. My son Tommy is going to be introducing the workshop, talking about the binaries, meaning how they work, the spreads, how they work. I'm going to be teaching from 9 to 10:30. And along with this, you get a signed copy for free of The Art of Time in the Trade, my book. When I'm teaching, I'm going to be talking about quality volume, cause and effect, the ABC structures, swing points, and testing. That's what's going to be in the 90 minutes. We're going to have a 15-minute break, coffee break. Daryl Martin's going to come up for another additional 90 minutes, and then Daryl and I are going to be taking the questions from 12:15 to 1 o'clock. So if you want a great workshop, sponsored by Nadex, free, check it out on the front page of TFNN over the weekend. As we come into this, let's go take a look at some of the higher volume stocks out here. Well, actually, let's go to Lululemon first. So Lululemon came out with their numbers last night. They made good numbers. They're making a lot of money. Bottom line, for an apparel maker, this is unusual. You know, up $4, trading $61.64. And, you know, this is no doubt all about brands. And, you know, looks like they've been in this consolidation. The consolidation they've been in has been since 2011. But guess what? You know, the bottom of that consolidation is laying out about 47 to 45. The top is 82. You're at 61. And guess what? They're going to be around. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials right now up 65. NASDAQ up 11. S&P's up 8.5. We're going to be right back.
Tom O'Brien has just announced that he'll be coming to Boston September 30th for a free workshop, The Art of Timing the Trade. Join Tom O'Brien Saturday morning, September 30th at the Boston Marriott in Burlington, Massachusetts, as he breaks down his trading methodology and provides you with the tools to become a more successful and profitable trader. Everyone that attends in person will receive a free signed copy of Tom's best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System. Daryl Martin from Apex Investing Institute will also be presenting for 90 minutes at this free event.
Hi folks, this is Tom O'Brien. Join me in Boston on September 30th as I return to my hometown for a workshop about the art of timing the trade. I look forward to seeing all the tigers and tigresses for this special free event.
All action starts early at 7:30 a.m. with a continental breakfast and wraps up at about 1 p.m. Topics that Tom will be covering during his presentation include quality volume, cause and effect, ABC structures, swing points, and much, much more. For all the information on this free Boston event taking place Saturday, September 30th, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
If you're looking to open your portfolio to a world of opportunity, consider the new market-safe emerging currency CD from Everbank. This 3-year U.S. dollar-denominated CD gives you exposure to 5 equally weighted currencies from Brazil, China, India, Indonesia, and Turkey at a time when experts see great potential for global growth. Even better, it features a 7.0 leverage factor, which means you could earn a potential market upside payment of 7 times the CD's performance at maturity with no cap if the currencies increase in value over the CD's term. And should the opposite occur, your principal is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on this index CD. Don't miss out. The September 28th funding deadline will be here before you know it. So call 1-855-750-4051 or visit everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. This advertisement is sponsored content. Everbank is a division of TIAA, FSB, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 66, NASDAQ's up 10, S&Ps are up 8. Let's go to Bob in St. Petersburg, Florida. Hey, Bob, what's going on?
Hey, Tom. Good to hear from you. UGA, I bought it at $30.08 this morning.
So UGA. So this is United States Gas Fund, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So exchange traded fund fund's objective. Let's see. To have changes in percentage of net asset value reflecting the price of unleaded gasoline delivered to New York Harbor. Okay, I got it. Okay, so interesting. Okay, so you bought this, and did you buy this for a trade?
Yeah, short-term trade. Not looking to stay in it maybe more than a week.
Yeah, so let's go over and take a look at this. So what you've had here, folks, we're going to go into the futures market, into the gasoline market. So gasoline yesterday almost went limit up, and that's very unusual. There's no doubt about that. So in the course of just this week, gasoline went from $1.56 for unleaded up to $1.77. That's a dangerous trade, man. I would just get out of that, Bob. You know, I mean, I understand. There's no doubt that what's happening is that there's a shortage of gasoline because the refineries are shut down and they have to get the oil in there to crack the spread and all of that. But I don't think it's worth it, man. I don't think, this thing just went up $5 in 7 days.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, I appreciate it, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
Thanks.
That's quite a move, folks. And so there's, yeah. Can I go up another $5? Yeah, I can. The probability of that is not great. Let's go to Frank in Boston. Hey, Frank, what's going on?
Hey, how are you, Tom? Beautiful fall day up here.
Yeah, Frank in Gloucester. Where's this Boston thing? What's happening, man?
So, first I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I hear you say all the time that the DAX trades like the NASDAQ.
Yeah.
I wonder what you really mean by that. Is it a tech-heavy stock exchange, or is it just in contrast to the other European stock exchanges? What do you mean?
Well, it is tech-heavy. And what has happened, like the last 2 months, it hasn't traded like the NASDAQ, because the NASDAQ just keeps going up. But if we overlap these, what you're going to see is that it's like anything else, it has traded like the NASDAQ quite a bit.
So it can tend to track the NASDAQ? Is that what you're saying?
Or vice versa. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
But since June 16th, it hasn't. It hasn't.
Right. No. Yeah. From time to time, it'll decouple.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Disney, right?
Yeah, take a look at Disney for me. I got a healthy short position in that, and I'm just looking for confirmation.
Yeah, no, I think you're in good shape here. So Disney, folks, traded $101. It's down from $116 the last 4 months. It still hasn't tested this high volume low at 100.50. Now, you almost, got this last week, and it's good that you didn't, because what you had, folks, so watch this. The high volume low on a weekly is 27 million. I mean, on a daily, it's 27 million shares. Well, when we came down last week, it did 9 million. That's what you like to see if you are short, because it's like, okay, now it's going to build up more cause. And, I suspect that's what it's doing right now, because this thing looks to me like it wants to get hit, and what's sticking out like a sore thumb is this 93 all the way over from February of 2016. If it gets into, if it gets into that 93, it's going to have big problems, because underneath that is the 86. Now, I'm sure you know it, but, Disney came out, the bottom line is that they're cutting 10% of their CBS staff. That's a lot.
Right.
They only have 1,000. They're going to cut 100. That's quite a start.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
What's really interesting about the movie business right now, folks, and I'm not quite sure whether this is just the aspect of the aspect of the movie business in general, but this year, the amount of movies that we've gone to is the lowest going back, oh my God, it's like 20 years or something, this summer. So it's been a bad summer for the movie people.
Yeah, and Disney, I think, is thinking about pulling all their stuff off of Netflix and going independent, and they're acting like they're in tough straits.
And that's real money. I mean, in order to do that, that what happens, folks, is that there's no doubt, Netflix, Netflix started out with what? Yeah, they'd send you something in the mail, and now Netflix, folks, is such a powerhouse. It's unbelievable. And to pull your stuff off Netflix, and you think you're going to, recoup. That's a hard deal, man. And of course, what happens with the Disney deal? That's the whole ESPN deal too, right? So, they get. Hey, listen, it looks like it wants to go lower, and that's what you need. That's the bottom line.
Yes, sir. Okay. Hey, enjoy your weekend.
Nice fall day, I like it.
Oh, gorgeous.
Cool, man. Have a great
care.
weekend, Frank. Nice talking to you, man.
Bye.
Let's go to Dave in Boston. Hey, Dave, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how are you?
Doing great, man. Yourself?
I'm good. Enjoying the day.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Yes, it is. I want to see if you could take a look at MUX, Tom, see where we might go on this run.
Let's take a look at it. So you got McEwen Mining, folks. McEwen Mining, the low for the year is $2.14. The high is $4.42. And the baby's got traction, So this week you got back inside the range, which is how to do. This is how to get back inside $2.40. And when you come back inside a range, folks, you like to see it come back in with conviction, and that's what it did. You had conviction on the move on the 28th, Monday. You had conviction on the move on the 29th, Tuesday. And now we have, let's bring this onto a weekly now. And, you get some good action now, man. I mean, now it's like, now you get game to 328, 350. Where I'm going there, Dave, is I'm going up to that swing high March of 2017. That's what it looks like. Okay. It's just done. And so, it broke.
So look for the first stop around 328 and see what we got for volume?
Yeah, because you can see if you're watching Tiger TV, it broke that downtrend with conviction, man. And that's how you have to break them. If you break it with conviction, your probability goes much higher that, you'll get up to that area. And there's not going to be, the cool thing here is that you don't have a big supply line for the next 20 cents. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but for a $2.60 stock, folks, it is, so. Right. And he just made a deal. He just made another, we moved that stock that day, by the way, was, I saw this. He made another, I'm going to get Rob on. He made a deal for, let's see, what was it? Black Fox asset, which is going to push another 50,000 ounces of gold, he's thinking, into McEwen Mine in 2018. So it looks like that's pretty quick, that if he thinks he's going to push it in that quick. And of course, we get the metal market going with us now too. That's the big deal for sure. Cooking, brother.
Tom, have a great weekend. Thank you.
You too, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow right now up 57. NASDAQ up 9.5. S&P's up 7.5. We're going to be right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen, live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den, absolutely free, for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund is currently offering 4-year first mortgages on many of the fully renovated properties that it has purchased. The first mortgages are third-party appraised with a maximum loan-to-value ratio of 70%, providing a secured investment that pays a fixed return of 5% annually, which works out to a monthly income of more than $416 per $100,000 investment with your principal intact and secured. These 4-year first mortgages are perfect for anyone looking for a secured investment that provides monthly income much like a CD. For more information, email tigerfund@tfnn.com or click on the Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund banner along the right side of the tfnn.com homepage, or call our office directly at 877-518-9190. There's a limited supply, so act now. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find the Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 55. Nasdaq's up 8. S&Ps are up 7. Let's go over and take a look at the GLD. You're going to see we had some really nice force this week inside the metals market, folks. So GLD right now is trading at $125.91. And what you're going to see here is that we launched the swing point. The swing point we're talking about was the swing point from June 9th, the week of June 9th. That had 39 million shares, as well as the swing point from April 21st that had 55 million shares, and thus far we have done 47 million. So that's a nice launch. That's saying that the GLD wants to run up to this 131 area, which in fact would get that gold contract up into that 1377 area that we're looking at. The XAU, HUI, same type of setup in the XAU, the HUI. The XAU right now is trading at $90.41. We take a look at that, and what you're going to see out here is that you launch the swing point from April, May. This looks like now it wants to run up to the $97.20. Excuse me, folks. What you also got there, we got a slight expansion of volume. Thus far, no, that's actually really a good expansion of volume because I don't have today's volume. We were going into 185 million, and already we've done 143. And let's see, the last few days, what do we do on this? So you don't get this tonight. Yeah, well, you've done 32 million, so it's not that. Let me see. ABX. Let's take a look at a few of these golds and see what we did out here today. So ABX is doing 7 million. That's the contraction, which makes sense. So Newmont, yeah, there's going to be a contraction of volume out here in these today. Bottom line, it's still the volume's not bad on the weekly basis also. The Gold Bugs Index. Gold Bugs Index trading at 212.74. And this also had the juice behind it. Yeah, we've already done 96 million contracts, 96 million shares. That looks like our next stop here is 222. This looks like it's going to go after the February 2015. Now, I think it's going to get intriguing here. You know, once we launch these, your price projection is pretty cool because you take the bottom, then take the top of that launch, and you're talking 60 points. So you're talking basically 282, and 286 is the high of 2016. It's not the high. It's the high of 2016. But that's where this baby looks like it's going to build some cause, get up into that area. The thing that's going to be intriguing, of course, is that when we come back after the long weekend, you're going to have Congress back, and that's where the whole battle is going to start in the context of the debt ceiling. So the debt ceiling, they're claiming, is not going to be a battle, but it looks like just coming across the tape about 30 minutes ago, all day yesterday, all day this morning, at least I was hearing that what they were going to try to do is put the bill for Harvey aid into the debt ceiling so that there wouldn't be a huge problem. It would get passed. Well, that has changed in the last few hours, because now what's going on, Republican House leaders are planning to vote next week on the $5.95 billion in initial disaster relief funding for Hurricane Harvey victims, but they don't plan to include the U.S. debt limit increases inside the legislation, two congressional aides said. So the market is going to get a little worried about, the context of. I suspect it's going to get done, meaning the debt limit, but that's not a good start, because there's no doubt tying there's not going to be too many congressmen or senators voting against Harvey, even though the fact, though, that what is going to be kind of intriguing out here is the two senators from Texas, folks, voted against the relief package to Sandy. Flat out said no. So it's going to be interesting. I can't picture anyone doing that this time, but bottom line, a lot of things you can't picture, and all of a sudden it does happen. 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at the euro out here. So, euro trading at 118. This has been quite a run. This euro was $1.05 straight up to 118. The real question is going to be like, okay, Dow, does this, as the dollar gets a dead cat bounce, does this come down to 116, or is there actually going to be a real retracement on this and then a real bounce inside the dollar? The reason that I don't think it's going to be a huge bounce inside the dollar is because the way that the gold contract continues to launch forward. I mean, they've tried to sell this gold contract down so many times, folks, and there's a bid. So what a bid is that someone is laying underneath that market with huge bread that's just laying there, and every single time it's down there, they're buying thousands of contracts in the gold market. So, bottom line, it wants higher price. Silver's going right along with it, big number. Now, let's go over to the Goldman Sachs. So Goldman Sachs, thus far, still has rang the bell at 255. And what I mean specifically is this. If we go back to the beginning of the year, we thought, okay, the Fed's going to go up on rates. Bottom line, guess what? We've had 2 rate hikes in a year, short-term rate hikes, that is. And these banks can't catch a bid. If we take a look at the aspect, even after this jobs number came out this morning, your probability of the Fed going up on short-term rates does not go over 50% until next June. June of 2018. Now these numbers can change pretty quickly, but bottom line, that is a long period of time. And if we go to the XLF, what you're going to see is that these financials can't catch a bid. And that also is an indication that the rates are not going to be going up. So without rates going up, the spread in the banks, they're just not going to, well, they're making money hand over fist. Not that they're not going to make money, but what does happen is that when the rates move higher, their spread goes up dramatically, because everything that is inside those banks right at that second, they make money on hand over fist. And thus far, the way that they're trading, it doesn't look it. If we go over to the biggest culprit inside the bank market, good old Wells Fargo, who just rips everyone off, that baby's trading at 51 bucks. And that thing hasn't even really got hurt for, the type of fraudulent behavior that has been out there. So it's only gone from $59 to $51, So it looks like, hey, guess what? You have that type of behavior. No one gets penalized. It's part of the overhead. And, when you take a look at it, actually what they're paying on some of these penalties, it's even hard to comprehend, because, they've owned up right now to over 3 million fraudulent bank accounts. Well, the penalties thus far, you know, a minimal. You're not even at $24 million or something. It's like, really? 877-927-6648. Dow Industrials up 53. NASDAQ up 9.5. S&P's up 7.5. We're going to be right back, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 57, Nasdaq's up 10, S&Ps are up 8. And don't forget, folks, you'd like to come to a great live workshop. It's sponsored by Nadex. It's free. It's at the Burlington Marriott in Boston. That is going to be on September 30th. Over the weekend, check it out on the front page of TFNN. Going to be a great workshop. Starts at 7:45 in the morning, goes to 1 in the afternoon. You get a continental breakfast. You're going to get a lot of good education. You're going to get a copy of my book, The Art of Timing the Trade, How Price and Volume Move Markets. Ending out, ending out the summer out here, bottom line, you're going to see, it looks like the NDX 100, that's going to close at all-time highs. Right now, the Qs are trading 146.12. The last high out there was 145.96. Inside the SPY, what you have, SPY right now, S&Ps. Now, this is anemic. This is, but bottom line, you're right next to the high. That high is 248.91. We're 248.10. You've done this with 42 million versus 61 million. Now, that's after going south with big numbers. But bottom line, you're at these higher prices. Diamonds inside the Dow Industrials. That's the only industry having a hard time. The diamonds got to a price point today of 220.41, and you're at 219. Now the diamonds failed on price, failed on volume, and when they failed, they were coming into the downdraft from the 17th of August. 3.5 million, you've done 1.7 million, and you're not going to close at this 220.07 level unless it gets 8 pennies, which you can, of course, in the next 4 or 5 minutes. But it looks like they want to put. Bottom line is that there's divergence there because what you do have Dow Industrials. Bottom line is not going to do it. As we come into the close, it's going to get intriguing. What we had into the close yesterday, folks, is that an S&P trader. You talk about they threw 300,000 contracts at the S&P and took the S&P down 4 points in 5 minutes. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Everything you need is right inside you, folks. Go have a blast with it. Have a safe weekend. No drinking and driving. Look forward to speaking right back here Tuesday morning, 9 o'clock. Go get them, folks.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com.